This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Give him a running game. Oh, my God. You give that man a running game, and with the play action, Sean, I hope you're keeping track of all these super chats, because at one point I'm going to have to track them all down here. We're going to have to dedicate a portion of the show here in a couple minutes to all of that. And thank you so much. We appreciate your donations on the super chats. Remember, you can send them in. We'll read all your comments on Cash App or Venmo, because we get 100% of the donations there at Cash Big O Show. That's Cash Big O Show. We'll read them there also. Give me a minute, because I gotta talk. I got things to say. And so you get the running game going, and Tua will be as deadly as it gets. He's a smart quarterback. He makes incredibly quick decisions. He slid today, by the way. He still ran and all that kind of stuff, but he slid. So I give him a little credit there. He got rid of the ball there was one at one time where he just flung it out of bounds, and I was like, little baby steps there. It's like, okay, just he's never going to change. Tua's not going to change, but I get it. You got to, Edge Energy Drink is a proud sponsor of our show, by the way. myedgedrink.com. Use our code Big O. You'll get 10% off. And we always talk about playing with an edge. Tua, he plays. That's how Tyreek Hill plays. That's how Jalen Waddle plays. That's how Mike Gesicki plays. I was so happy for him to score today. All these kind of guys, they play with their own edge. And Tua is no different. He has to play with that edge. Now, he has to find that happy medium that keep that edge, but please keep your head on. That kind of stuff. And he's not going to change that play where he was running and got past the first down. And this is who he is. This is who he is. But you know what he also is? He's unfreaking defeated. When he starts and ends a game, he's 5-0. 5-0. So remember that. Remember that when you start complaining and whining like little bitches that he missed a couple of games. I explained it this week on the show. What's the name of unfortunately, Chase, the kid from Cincinnati now, the receiver, he could miss 6 weeks. And this is his second year. Well, if Tua he missed 2 games, right? Well, by missing 3 games. By missing those games and the last couple, he's probably missed around 7 games in 3 years. That's not too bad. And you got to take the bad with the good. And those of us that, back to Marino, those of us that lived through Marino, and we've lived since Marino through all of this, how can you complain? This guy is light years ahead of anybody. And no disrespect, bro, to my man Fiedler, who I love. I'm a proud Fiedler supporter, bro. There's, I respect what Chad Pennington did here. There are guys that I respect what they did here. It was fun to have Fitz a little bit here. Yeah, sure. There were moments with guys, but nothing like this. Nothing like this. And we were blessed in the Shula years that when Greasy fell off and had to retire, and before you got Marino, we kind of had the Woodstock year and, went to the Super Bowl and everything went well. It was kind of like a blessing. And at the same time, for those of us that are old enough that have lived all these things, because I lived the Greasy, I lived the Woodstock, I lived the Marino, I lived all this crap until now, till Tua. So I've got the perspective of all of this as a child from the early 70s all the way through now. So I have that perspective. And we were kind of fooled with Woodstock, right? In between the 2 stars. And then we were spoiled for so long. And now we went into this valley. So before you go too far complaining about Tua, this, that, or whatever, take a step back. Look around the league. How many people actually have a better quarterback than Tua? Not many. How many times have you had a quarterback better than Tua since Marino? Zero. And that's all that kid does, prove it all over again. So maybe what you want to do is maybe you just want to support him. Because maybe he's killing himself because people continue to doubt him. Oh, he's too short. Oh, his arm is not strong enough. Oh, he can't run a high-powered offense. What was it? Oh, 31 points today. Yeah, no, he can't run a high-powered offense. By the way, where are all those people complaining about the points? What did we tell you on the show? What did we tell you on the show? Don't listen to those people. They're complaining, oh, the Dolphins can't score. Of course the Dolphins can't score, moron. They've got backup quarterbacks. And then last week, the dude was off for 24 days. I was an idiot thinking, oh, he's going to come back and just flow. No, sorry. Sorry, you can't do that. He's also a human being. That's stupid me. Not him. It's not Tua's fault. He was off a little bit. How about that? How about now? How's the 31 points now? I guess there won't be a bitching and complaining about they can't score. Get out of here. Dude, they can't win because they got to get healthy. They lost games because they were injured, and they lost their quarterback. Why can't people just look at it for what it is? Tua gets injured because he holds on to the goddamn ball, not because there's all this whole concussion protocol stuff and this, that, whatever. Stop holding on to the ball, kid. I don't know what it is about the rest of this sensationalistic freaking world, but we try not to do that here on the show. We try to keep it pretty freaking simple. Don't panic, dude. You got your quarterback. Don't panic. The offense, well, they just need to get healthy. The defense.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.